Hello, you're watching ERi-TV with me, Bersa Betagle. Welcome to English News Broadcast. Let us start with the major headlines for today. Senior Eritrean delegation is on working visit to Sudan. One patient diagnosed positive for COVID-19 and test is carried out today. Spanish police has seized a huge haul of illegal stuffed animals. And armed group M23 announces retreat from villages in the Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo after clashes with the government. On the local news, senior Eritrean delegation composed of Mr. Usman Saleh, Minister of Foreign Affairs, and Presidential Advisor Mr. Yamana Gebrab is on working visit to the Republic of Sudan. The Eritrean delegation delivered the message of President Isaias Afwerki to General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, President of the Republic of Sudan. In his message, President Isaias underscored Eritrea's hope that Sudan, with President al-Burhan's leadership, will overcome the serious political, economic, and security challenges it has been facing. President al-Burhan, on his part, thanked President Isaias for his support and stated that despite domestic and external difficulties, the situation was moving in a positive trajectory. The Eritrean delegation also met and held extensive discussions in Khartoum with General Mohammed Hamdan Daglo, Vice President of Sudan, and Dr. Jibril Ibrahim, Minister of Finance, focusing on enhancement of bilateral relations of partnership and cooperation as well as regional developments. We have an announcement from the Ministry of Health. One patient has been diagnosed positive for COVID-19 and test is carried out today at testing station in the central region. Accordingly, the total number of confirmed cases in the country to date has risen to 9,732. The total number of recovered patients stands at 9,625, while the number of deaths stands at 103. Ministry of Health, Asmara, April 11, 2022. Mr. Mehretaf Sahaye, Director General of Social Welfare at the Ministry of Labor and Social Welfare, reported that the ministry's priority task is to ensure social welfare of citizens. Regarding programs implemented in 2021, Mr. Mehretaf said that over 1.3 million NAFA has been dispersed to 131 foster families, and over 5 million NAFA has been allocated for medicine and nutrition for disadvantaged children and children living with HIV/AIDS. Mr. Mehretaf went on to say that school material has been extended to 4,850 disadvantaged students in the Ansaba, Southern, Gashbarka, and Northern and Southern Red Sea regions. Regarding support to families of martyrs, Mr. Mehretaf said that over 227 million NAFA has been dispersed in support of about 62,000 families of martyrs, over 2.1 million NAFA to 343 disadvantaged families, and over 48 million NAFA in support of war-disabled veterans. Mr. Mehretaf further noted that over 500 women in Gashbarka region had been rehabilitated with wagons, 304 disadvantaged families in the central, Gashbarka, Ansaba, and northern Red Sea region with small-scale businesses, and vocational training programs have been organized to a number of disadvantaged citizens with a view to develop their vocational capacity and improve their livelihoods. As part of the effort to develop the overall capacity of the youth, the National Union of Eritrean Youth and Students in 2021 organized a vocational training program to 4,800 youth, including about 3,000 females, indicating that the participants of the training were disadvantaged youths that were identified by the sub-zonal administrations. Ms. Helen Amina said that the training program included poultry and bee farming, beauty salon, ceramics, electronics, water pipeline maintenance, computer technology, as well as video and still camera shooting and editing. Moreover, Ms. Helen indicated that the union, in cooperation with the National Union of Eritrean Women, National Confederation of Eritrean Workers, and other national associations, has organized 9 months training on music, acting, drama, computer maintenance, computer technology, and others. Ms. Helen went on to say that as part of the effort to develop the understanding and awareness of the youth, the union, in cooperation with the higher education institution, organized awareness-raising programs on COVID-19 pandemic to college students. Ms. Helen also called on the youth to take advantage of the opportunities being created and the public to strengthen participation and contribution in the effort. Mr. Elias Waldemikael, director of Asmara Music School, reported that the school is contributing its part in producing competent musicians, as well as the capacity of the veteran musicians. Mr. Elias said that the school is providing certificate and diploma programs in 8 music instruments. Mr. Elias went on to say that graduates from the music school are assigned in various schools, as well as in technical and vocational training schools as music teachers, and are playing due part in the music development of the country, indicating that 16 students that graduated from the school in 2019 are serving at the National Marching Band. Mr. Elias said that currently the school is providing music education to 55 students. The Asmara Music School, that commenced providing music training in 1994, has so far graduated about 300 students. Dear viewers, that was domestic news. Coming up will be international one in a short break. Welcome back. Spanish police have seized one of the largest discoveries of taxidermy animals in Europe as they investigated potential smuggling after a giant warehouse in Valencia was found to contain stuffed animals, including rhinos, polar bears, and elephants. According to a statement released yesterday, the Guardia Civil discovered over 1,000 specimens in a 50,000 square meter industrial warehouse in Betera, Valencia, on Wednesday. The haul of stuffed animals included over 400 protected species, including some that are extinct, such as the Smitter Horrix, or severely threatened, such as the Bengal tiger. Others included lions, leopards, cheetahs, and lynx. The warehouse owner is under investigation for smuggling and crimes against the flora and fauna, police said. Investigators estimate that stuffed animals are worth 29 million euros. The discovery was the culmination of an investigation by Valencia Police Nature Protection Team, which began in November 2021 when agents became aware of a possible private collection in Betera. On your last global news, rebels from the M23 group have announced their retreat from villages captured in Eastern Democratic Republic of the Congo last week, following clashes with government troops in the Rutshuru region. Fighting between the rebels and soldiers flared up Wednesday after several days of calm, and rebels from the March 23 movement took control of around a dozen villages in Rutshuru territory in North Kivu province, local sources said. The group said yesterday that the decision to withdraw once more from its newly won positions was to allow for its concerns to be addressed through open and fruitful dialogue with the government of Democratic Republic of Congo. It also added in the statement that the group never had the intention to capture areas and to run them, but their only motivation was the peaceful resolution of the crisis. It's still not confirmed whether the withdrawal from around a dozen villages had taken place. The M23 also said it intended to hand over all soldiers from the National Army captured on the front line to the International Committee of the Red Cross for proper care. The M23 was formed by former members of the Congolese Tutsi Army group that had been incorporated into the Congolese Army under a peace deal signed on March 23, 2009. But in 2012, they had a mutiny, saying the deal had not been upheld and naming their group the March 23 or M23 movement. Dear viewers, you're still watching ERi-TV, and now a recap of the major headlines for today. Senior Eritrean delegation is on working visit to Sudan. One patient diagnosed positive for COVID-19 and test is carried out today. Spanish police has seized a huge haul of illegal staffed animals. And armed group M23 announces retreat from villages in the Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo after clashes with government forces. Dear viewers, that was it for today. Thanks for watching.